Okay guys, live action tonight with me and the Boucher and Lewis, known as Blue Jackets. This is a 1940 kit of the ESSO Trento, which is the Maritime Academy Maritime Commission SE-A2 T3 type oiler. It's about 25 feet bigger than the T2 type oilers they got. Twin screws, and she carries nothing but JD5 and black oil. I was on this is a Cimarron class, the same class as the Ashtabula, which I was on. And right now, you can see me. I'm here. I'm starting to shaping up the hull. Thus far, I'm sure how much I got done this, guys. What I did this thing. I made one video on it, but it didn't come out very well. So I got this all completely filed out, sanded out. Needs to be put some shellac on it, a little filler, and get ready for it to get primed. Still got a lot of straightening up around here. That's pretty much to how I want it right now. Right now, I'm just working aft on the poop deck. On these kits here, let me show you something here. All this got to be sanded out flush like it is right here. I still got more from here and go around this way. I got over here before the midship's house, toward the midship's house, all the way to the flay on the poop deck aft, get that all done. Then I'm going to start working on the screws. This is an old kit, guys. They don't make this no more. This thing is probably about I don't know, but pushing 100 years. Made in USA, boys. Made in USA. No China, no nothing. USA. When it's made in USA, this thing lasted for 100 years. Anywhere else, don't last that long. Okay, I'm going to go over here and pick up at the left off here. So bear with me for about a half an hour to an hour or so. Get yourself a cup of coffee or favorite drink of choice. Snack and just enjoy and bring your kit alongside mine and watch me do this, and you can build yours. Always use something flat. Never use your hands when you sand. A lot of people go like this, and they do that, it leaves marks. Like Brian King, a famous modeler from England, he once I quoted what he once said: "A man who uses his hands for sandpaper, for sanding, leaves a mark of an amateur." So always use these file boards. Get yourself a piece of wood, put a little contact cement on it, use some sandpaper. Always a flat surface to sand, guys. You'll have a true straight model. It'll look professional when it's all done. Okay. There's a lot of ridges on here. That's because the wood is because all the sap of the California sugar pine, like all wood is, it starts losing its moisture and it leaves these ridges. It gives you the same effect on the Titanic, how the decks look like with all the caulkins are gone. So I'm giving this thing a coat of polyurethane when I get done sanding this thing down. So this is going to be a good winter build thing to do too. I had to take a bunch of stuff back to storage today. My little man cave back here is getting overwhelmed. Like I say, I'm beyond my limits working back here until I get a house. I can only go so far on my victory. I got a video that I made I'll be posting soon. Right now, I'm kind of having internet problems right now, and I don't know if it'll upload or not, though, but I'll give it a whirl. I'll finish this and get this uploaded so you guys can watch. Always feel with your hands. Your hands are better than eyeballs, guys. Eyes are good for seeing. Fingers are better than eyeballs. They can see things your eyes can't see. It's called a sense of touch. My dad taught me that a long time ago. He says, always use your hands to feel around. See? Hear that noise? It's not all the way up there yet. When that noise is gone, it's gone. No more there. You get a sanding board here, sand stick, sand board, wherever it is. Go back over your filings and come back and give it this. There's a little more there. Christmas is getting close, fellas. There'll be no Christmas for the day hole, I'll tell you that. Since I lost my wife, ain't no sense in having Christmas no more. Just another day. For me it is. Reminds me of my birthday. I forget about my birthdays, guys. So that shows you how much me and Christmas get along. This one vessel you won't see on YouTube nowhere, fellas. Nobody builds tankers. Especially 100-year-old kits. Boucher Lewis, which is now Blue Jacket, they're the oldest model company in the history of the world. I think they started back in 1900. That's when they started out with Horace Boucher. Not Boucher, but his real name was, he's a French architect, worked in United States Navy departments. He built a lot of models. A lot of his models are revealed in these Washington museums and stuff. And they got a lot of his work is there. And for him being a shipbuilder and everything like that for model shops, him and Mr. Art Lewis decided to come get together and form a company. And I said, there's a lot of people out there like to build these things. Well, we get something together and we can build and make a model company, and it has. When you're sending these steps out, the reason why they put these in here is to keep from denting your, because these things are very sharp across here, all through here. If they didn't have these for shipping purposes only, what would happen is that they'd dent your hole in and you'd be in trouble. There'd be a lot of filling and everything else. So that's called, they do that for shipping purposes only. Always use the file, like I said, when you do put pressure on the deck as you sand. Don't go like this, go like that, you're going to bevel it out, it's going to look bad. And you're really going to be in trouble. Always follow the contour of the deck. I haven't built a wood model like this in a long time. I forget how much dust it throws out. A lot. Okay, that's pretty good here. Now let's come back on the starboard side and do the same. Got a little box here. That'll keep that sawdust going in besides dripping on the floor here. This wood sure sounds good still. It's 100 years old. I was amazed about that. You can't beat these Blue Jacket kits. They're old school kits. Yeah. Try to keep this place clean all the time as I do this. Now, if I had a house, I'd be out in the garage doing this. I don't have to worry about it. So far, I keep the dust down. Let me make sure that the stuff to get on my marbles above my, above my head here. I always keep this just right in here. This box here to keep up the keep the dust in there. Okay. I'm probably the first guy in the history of the world of the internet that built models on a trailer, especially stuff like this. Like in the Marines, the Navy, you gotta learn how to adapt and overcome. Get nice and flush right here. Always put pressure against that deck. That deck there would be a guide for cutting out these shipping whips. One of these things. Yeah, that was pretty good. I got that down. I got that nipped in the bud right there. Okay. Wonderful. Yeah. Perfect. Good. And we'll take a couple bell shots on here. The camera pick it up or not. Okay. Yeah. Trim that out a little more there. Maybe. You don't want to. Actually, it's good. Right on. Yep. I put the shape can't handle steps in it. I just took the steps out. I think. And around these fillets, always rotate your file as you file in. This is not better than building plastic, I tell you that. Yeah. I wish I had some sand and sealer, but I don't have none. So polyurethane works very well. It's lacquer. I want to put moisture back in this wood. That's my main. Same thing did in Isabella. You got to put life back into the wood. This thing hasn't been touched since it left the factory. That's almost 100 years ago. I better check the plan, see if I'm okay. But out of money. Yeah, perfect. Okay, back over here. Starboard side. Perfect. Yeah. Check the plans here, see how far that step goes. Oh, that's right. Right on there. Make sure I'm on the right track. Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. Got that nipped the butt already, fellas. Go back and do some clean up on it. Do some more sanding on this hull and give it apply an application of some lacquer. That'll seal the pores in this wood. Put some light back into it. It's got to have some moisture. Give that wood, all those pores in that wood, some sealer. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that wood just flies out of the way. That's good. Yeah, all corners are good sharp on here. Yeah. That's got to be sharper than that's good. Okay. Here now the propeller fairings right here. The screw wings right here. T3 type oilers had two twin screws. T2 oilers only had one screw. Turbo electrics. T3s came out before the T2s did. T2s that come out probably later in 1942. These came out in 1939. They were made by Kearney, New Jersey. Bethlehem, not Bethlehem Steel, but Kearney shipyards. Kearney, New Jersey. And they also had some Todd shipyard too out in California. So they had contracts to build these type of oilers out there too as well during the war. Yeah. Boys, wood sand's very easy. I'm amazed. Yeah. You look good. You're getting prettier by the moment. I think I'll send this a Blue Jacket shift peppers and see what they think. Here's one of your granddaddy models, guys. I want to bring this back in circulation again. They don't make stuff like that anymore, guys. They got a lot of models they discontinued. They don't make no more. You get younger generations coming in, and they don't seem to strike their fancy. Old buds like me, it does, because I'm a veteran. Wow. Yeah, Frankie, let's get that all ready. I got good eyes. Got better eyes than I thought I had. That's okay. You go on that. I thought I saw some ridges back here. There. We got build skills on this thing. Well, look. I know I can build it in this trailer because it's big, but not that big. That deck can only go so high with the yards. I'm at the stage now to get the hammock nails in. Like I say, I'm gonna assemble a lower mast, and I'm not gonna build any more until I get a house. Because this is a big model, it's gonna get broken this here trailer. Oh boy, yeah. Working that on the skeg. Then I want to get these propeller wings sanded in shape too. Yeah. The fairings on his wing screws got to be rounded. That's where the stepping tube goes through there. It drives the big, massive 20-foot screws these things have. Yeah, big screws. Yeah. Yeah, it's looking good now. Yeah, it's looking good now. I'll take a slug of my NW root barrier. Hey, looking good, little fella. Take care of that. You need to get a lacquer bath first before you do anything. Oh, that's perfect. Let's get around the. Oh, wait a second. I'm done yet. I can see a little. Take that out and be gone. Well, I suppose I can still see really good at my age. It's kind of hard, guys, for you to see what I'm doing, but well, I'll give you a little look-see and I get this thing done. I got sand more forward. Boy, another 100 years now, this thing would probably be eaten up pretty well. I'd be dead anyway, but I'm gonna put this camera over here. I don't want this thing to fall down and break like the other one. Can't believe how easy this wood sands. It's very hard wood, but it sounds like balsa. Okay. Ooh. Oh, no, those edges. Where's that box? Yeah, it's quite damn good. I'm not going to get more than there. Yeah. Ring screw right there. That big little filler going there pretty good, but I want to use less filler as possible. I'm going to take most of that. It's coming out now. Well, you me guys about this thing today since noon. Yeah, working in these screw wings is a little tricky because you're in tight quarters here. When I carved this hole, they made sure this thing was carved in with the hull. Save me some work. There's a lot of work getting this thing in its shape. I'm gonna mark some bearing line here on this thing. Okay. When you hit that damn dust right now in the nose. That's good now. That's looking good. Good now. Yeah. Let's get that out, guys. Get that out. Made it a filler. This hole weighs about 30 pounds. You get somebody ahead of this thing, they ain't gonna come up either. Not for a long while. Okay. Which one is that? Yeah, right here. Light right there. It's pretty good. Go looking like that. Once I put filter on it like that, it's gonna bring it right out perfect. Okay, this needs to come down more this way. I gotta mark that. I think all I'll do, guys, I'm gonna give this thing good sanding after I get these shaft wings done. And after that, I'm gonna give it a coat of polyurethane and call it a night. More. Got it. Almost. Okay. Come over here and we'll sand that up there. Well, these sanding sticks work very amazing as well. Real good in plastic, but real good in wood. I gotta buy some more of these out of the hobby shop. I got my check this week. Okay, it's getting there, guys. This thing really is. Got to round up the wings a little bit, so it looks as if you can see where the Phillips shaft comes out of there. They call it the stepping tube. Stepping box, I mean. A lot of sanding. That's the fun part about building this thing. Sand some of those crumbs out of there. Okay, that looks good now. Let's see there. If you look at that one, that's pretty good there. Oh. Let's see, we got that. I'll take a look at this thing now. Pretty good. Well, it's constantly feeling. A lot of sanding. It's got to be done. These old models got to be tackled in a slide. If you, when you get old and they start to deteriorate, especially everything, nothing lasts forever. 100 years, that is. Yeah, it's perfect, just like it is. Pretty good. Let me look around some more of this thing. See if we can sand it anywhere. I think I'm about ready to give it a coat of varnish right now. The little ridges when raised wood are being dried out, they sand out really easy. I'm really amazed about that. I'm glad it does. Not much deterioration in this thing. It's pretty strong. You use quality materials that last a long, long time. Alrighty. I'll look around and double check my work here. See any holidays I ain't left behind. I'm always feeling anything that. Years ago, Blue Jacket chip crafters, which used to be Boucher, this cat, used to bring out stuff like this, like they did in the past, as a short-term limited edition. And they don't do that no more. Most builders nowadays are awful young. Guys my age are dying off. And you get these young boys nowadays doing this stuff, and they don't have interest in stuff like this. And I could put that company out of business. Well, no more supply, no more demand. Okay, guys, I think I had enough sanding this thing down today. Move this stuff out of the way here. Get my dividers, put them over there. Oh yeah, we'll look around for anything I missed sanded on this thing. Yeah. Let's see what's cracked. There's really bridges to not raise the wood. I got that sand out just now. Okay. We'll set her back on a keel. You can see how they put it together. They blocked it up. It's called tongue and groove, how they glue these things. And it's carved with a duplicating machine. You got a master hull and the one they're carving is next to it. Oh, well, this thing's pretty good. Man, those. I'm glad I got those bridges. Yeah, just fine. Check that out. So let's find a little filler here and there. My tide comes for the painting sessions. Got to be primed. All right, fellas. Oh, boy. Boy, this wood's starving for moisture, I'll tell you that. When it dries so fast like that, that means that's how dry it is. The wood's actually dry and killing anyway. But the good thing is just go ahead and put urethane, sand sealer, wherever it is. And get Trilite paper and give it a good sanding when it dries within 24 hours. Then go back and apply some filler. Your choice, Bondo, wood models like this, plaster, not plaster repairs, but carpenters, that spackle. That's it. Spackle works very well. So it is my filler choice, which is Bondo. A couple of cans of primer. I don't know if I'm going to make a Navy oiler out of this thing or make it the civilian version, which is modeled here, is the ESSO Trenton. Let me tell you a story about the ESSO Trenton, this oiler I'm working on. When World War II came to view, we had no carriers. So the battle midway, we lost a lot of our stuff. In the Navy department, somebody came with a keen idea. What we take these oil tankers and convert them into baby flat tops and all merchantmans, which they did, like the Gambler Bay, for example. That was no C2 merchantman. The ESSO Trenton was converted to a baby flat top in World War II. Her name, United States Navy name, was Aird, the USS Sagamon. The USS Sagamon was sunk back in 1943 by Jap kamikaze. But they don't stop there, the name still went on. After the war, if the ESSO Trenton would have survived, she would return back to the Maritime Commission, and she would sail other steamship lines. But most of them stayed in the Navy because they did everything. These things were huge. I know, I served time on one of these. I was on two of them. I had the Guadalupe and the Ashtabula. Well, you can see how it stands up, how they patch it together. These old Boucher models, you don't find them no more. Blue Jacket released one to this back in 1982, 83, I think it was. And they don't do it no more. Like they used to bring these old kits out of production, went ahead and short run limited only kits. And they don't do that no more. The reason why I don't do it no more is because there's no demand for it. But I'm not saying don't stop there, because if you had the money and got the money, they can go out there and make a new kit just like this and working on it now. It's called custom made for you, because they still got all the stuff there. I talked to Nick the Muck. He's the new owner of Blue Jacket Shipcrafters. He said we still got all the old stuff. And I kind of talked to him one time at length and asked him to, make a limited, bring it some out there for a limited time only. And now this is we might do that again. We don't know. We got too much new stuff coming in. What they're doing is they're getting away from these kits like this. All the sanding I'm doing. I had to sand this thing. You guys seen what I had to go through to get this far. And now there's too bad about most modelers nowadays in general is that they don't want to put the time into something. We want to pop it together, throw an airbrush on it, and voila. It's on YouTube. These things take years and months to build. A model of this category right here would probably take you about 3 months to build. They're a good 90-day wonder model. Yeah, boy, that tell you one thing, that wood was really starving for stuff. I don't know how long a build this thing, fellas, but so I get the starboard side done, we'll call it a wrap for the evening. We got more coming. Alrighty, let's see. Jeez, that thing's dry already. Oh, I still got some moisture there to it. Go back over again some light sandpaper when it dries. Then I'm going to show you how to add the filler and start priming it. The fun part comes in making location holes for oil ports, vents, anchors. Yeah, getting done. I think while this thing is uploading, if I'm computer friendly, I think I'll watch that guy from Nova Scotia and his pet George, which is a goose. That goose loves him to death. Almost human, that goose was. I had a couple geese one time for pets. They weren't like George, but they were just plumb damn mean. They got real fine teeth underneath their bills. Almost looks like an exacto saw. And once they get a Ahoy like that, they can put a raspberry on there. Man, that thing is really dried up. This really says, thank you, thank you. Whatever you're putting on me, keep doing it. If you want to go too happy, don't get too happy because you got some primer going on you pretty soon. Well, fellas, that's what I got done this evening. Look at where's that cat thing. It's the first thing this thing's been touched since it left the factory 100 years ago. Old Frankie Dave will make it come back to life. I bought a couple pizzas today, guys, at the store. I think I'll pop a couple in the oven right there. Come here, you devil. Check out that plant, see those fillets right. They're right. They're pretty damn good, I think. Excellent. Okay, fellas, this is it for the evening on the Live in Action with the 1940 kit of the ESSO Trenton by Dr. Lewis Playthings of New York, New York. The granddaddy to Blue Jacket. We can call it a Blue Jacket kit too, which it's Boucher. So these are all I can do on for this evening. As you can see what I've done to it, it looks pretty good. I got all right now just ready for primer and sanding. And I'll give it a look so you can see if I need any more. I think I got pretty symmetric how I want it. Got the plans next to me over there. I'm always taking measurements up those plans. I like those blueprints. Those blueprints are kind of like a cloth. Not really like paper, like like regular ones. This thing's kind of like clothy kind of. And I like that. And got some stuffing tubes. It looks pretty good. So that's about it for this evening, guys. And I'm gonna try to get this video uploaded tonight. I got another one did on the victory. You'll like that. And I had problems with the internet all day. Couldn't do it. Maybe it's fixed now. I don't know. I'll give it a shot. So far, I was watching something on YouTube. Some guy building with a trumper. Yeah, trumper 1/200 scale HMS hood. Well, I got an HMS hood too. It's right behind me. Same scale, made out of paper. After China dropped an egg on us, I'm not gonna buy nothing from them people no more. Nothing. This is what we get. All those modelers take our money and give it to these people and make big models for us, and they kill us for the goddamn virus. I don't think they did intentionally do this. It just got out of hand. We got too many people, tourists nowadays, CEOs. That stuff gets around. Just think how long it took for America to find out the Titanic was unsinkable. Not very long. That's how this virus goes by. Not very long. So you guys out there, put your mask on and be careful out there. Keep your distance. Don't get close. Anywhere from 2 meters to 6 feet is good enough. And wear your mask at all times, fellas. Don't take any chances out there. There's a lot of people survived it, a lot of people haven't. I'm getting to believe that a lot of people that haven't survived it have a lot of bad health issues and things. And so I don't want to put it to the test myself. But I'm at the age I can croak when I get that stuff. So I don't want to even get near that stuff. I'd rather be our hermit, stay in this house 24 hours a day, than go outside and get myself infected. I ain't going to take that vaccine to God either. It's a Frankenstein vaccine. The Lord knows what that stuff will do to you. I may grow horns out of the head next morning. You never know. Okay, guys, make mama happy. Take care of the little ones. Stay focused when you drive. Spend wisely. Buy yourself a model. And please be careful out there, guys. And so this is Frankie Day signing off with Frankie Day Models. And we'll catch you guys on the next video, which will probably be coming in maybe a day or two or 2 or 3. But anyway, stay posted, fellas. God bless you guys.